I already told you I'm trying to break it open. What the fuck?
This is the first time I see a rogue trying to break open the door instead of like.
I'm kind of like disable device.
Oh, I thought you said you were gonna knock it down like with your strength. I'm like, damn.
All right, roll.
I already checked it with perception. Does it have traps?
No traps.
So Larry, I think you still.
I'm waiting for fucking Claudius. Is he over here yet? This motherfucker's probably gonna be like, oh, it's a magic trap. Do you have trap finding?
Yep.
No, you don't have trap finding, so you're not gonna know. Get right negative, bro. Plus, these guys know. These clerics know something. They probably recast it, reinforce the fuck out of that shit. I'm gonna wait for Claudius. If it's locked, I'm gonna fucking.
That's got damn son.
I'll wait for Claudius.
Touch my Kodak and I'm gonna be like,
Don't do it.
Claudius, I have another door for you to unlock.
Just got back on this little vacation.
Claudius is like right down the hall. Like, what am I waiting for? What am I rushing for?
All right, so what do you? I take it. You dimension door everybody back to the other side.
Damn, I'm running out. Fucking running out of spells over here, son. Shit. Lou's like.
You got like 20 slots.
Cast
20
it
million
from the
slots. Get out of here.
African Cynthia cast teleport.
You still got like
Solarian.
24
Nah, I'm just kidding.
This guy cast 4 spells away. Not even.
I casted more than that.
He's got like.
Anyway,
He's got like
4
100
spells in this,
He's
like,
don't
between
listen to him.
combos.
Yeah, and I wasted like 4 spells, like 2 on the spell magic and then 2 on the freaking dimension door. But it's part of the game, though.
You gotta use your tank.
Louis,
Use the resources.
You gotta throw your tank at it. If you don't want to fucking waste resources, throw the tank at it. Let it beat the tank up. That goes for magical shit too, man.
No, we did that though, but the rest of us had to get through though. I mean, it's not like
went
through.
Yeah, that would have saved you the dispels at least. But the dimension doors, I couldn't save you that.
Guys.
We didn't know that the other place was gonna be a dead end.
Hold on a second, guys. I just realized something. I don't like the fact. Alright, you hear Kai say, hold on a second. I'm pretty sure we checked that entire side. The entire right wing. Where'd the War Mage go?
It seemed to me that they teleported away.
He could have went invisible.
Could have.
No. My she-devil would have seen them. She has the ability to see as...
Where is she now?
Which means she saw... Actually, no.
Where is she now?
He rolls a disguise check, so I can't even say that.
Who is what now? She-devil?
Yeah.
She's gone. That magical effect over there destroyed him.
That's what I'm saying. Like, he ran away after that. Obviously, he didn't stay there, and then he just...
No, he ran away and then he teleported away.
We don't know if he teleported. How? Are you...
It was obvious. I have teleported many times myself. I could tell when someone teleports away. Plus, the war mages did not go invisible.
Alright. I just think you should be mindful for any ambush, because that's kind of strange.
Oh, we are going to get ambushed, but from the clerics or other people that we're not aware of.
This guy has telepathy, son. This guy has mind sight. I didn't know. This guy, like...
Close enough. He has dragon sight.
On right now?
Yeah.
Damn, nigga's broken.
Like I said, Claudius is...
And you got the text crying out right now, too. So if he goes crying at us, you'll fucking, know that shit.
Covered in buffs. If you detect magic Claudius, you'll go blind from the auras. Like,
For real, you would. There's like the first... Claudius is not messing around. We going to war? This is the first time Claudius...
And actually, the spell actually says that. I think the spell says, like, certain auras get hidden if you've got too many on.
Claudius has, like, Johan-like level buffs right now, son.
Oh, my God.
That's all you need to know. You remember how Johan was all the time. This is how Claudius is, like, right now. Minus the fucking polymorphing, obviously. None of that bullshit. He don't polymorph.
Yeah, it says magical areas, multiple types of magic, or strong local magical emanations may distort or conceal weaker auras.
I am the void. I am the void.
I am. This is Claudius right now, son.
You know when you go in the Avatar state, son? That's fucking Claudius right now. His eyes are going blue, too. That's pretty much it, man.
Niggas just walking around like,
He's coming out of nowhere.
This dude like found out like this is here. Like, oh look, this Claudius right
This
here.
man's stupid. This guy fucking.
That's a classic.
He
just
said
walking
Claudius
around,
right now,
man,
and you look at him and
fucking
detect
bright, son.
magic.
This guy's like, what are you, Claudius?
Yeah.
Close enough.
That quantum leap.
I
fucking
know
mind, son.
I know everything. Damn. So did you get this door open or what? Shit.
Take 10, Lewis. I'm assuming that if there's any magical shit or mundane, you would have detected it.
Yeah, it's open.
Okay. There you go, man. Lead the way, Kyle.
Now you see
or
these.
Bladen, I mean.
Now you see these 2 doors and those stairs that go up this tower.
Doors everywhere, man.
Kai looks at the stairs and he's like, yeah, I remember this. At the top of these stairs, there was a whole giant room full of undead monsters. I didn't get to see what was behind this door to the south.
There's a homage to Darren. Claudius is lighter than air now. You see him floating upwards. Like, Isaiah. I'm just kidding. He's not doing that. He's not. Is Darren even awake?
No, he fell asleep. You can hear him snoring. He's fucking snoring again. See? Oh, that was you. How was that?
He wants to make mess of our Isaiah.
She's talking about I changed my character around too much. Not so easy now, is it, motherfucker? Guys, see something God like, oh God, I need to be like that.
Darren? Yeah.
Retrain, son. Can I retrain?
He's changing
Something
Metsuar.
on the fly?
He's changing Metsuar on me all the fucking time. Hey,
He retrain unchained.
I'm gonna get this key power instead.
Well, oh, okay. I don't know about
King
that.
Jong power, yeah, all that bullshit.
You
Unchained.
can do the King John powers without being unchained, though. I've
Yeah,
seen
you
that.
could.
I've seen the art
Yeah,
for
you
it.
can do that.
No, but I mean, like, he retrained for that. And then he retrained for Drunken Master, and then he changed back. Some crazy shit. I don't know.
Yo, monks are very fluid.
No, he wanted to
There's
take
so much
off
versatility.
Drunken Master. I wouldn't let him. I'm like, no.
He wanted to
Monk is versatile, but he doesn't play him versatile. He plays him damage, and that pisses me off. Monk shines the most when you try to do status effects on niggas, son. When you try to do CMB and status effects, son, you should be sitting there putting blind, stun, stagger, PowerPoint, a fucking stun. He should be doing that all day, son, all day. That's what I would do, anyway. I wouldn't worry about the damage. That nigga wake up. Fuck you, nigga. I don't always do damage. I don't just do damage. I do other shit too.
Anti-Kai radar.
I want to see if he wakes up just from my shit talk. He like detect shit talk.
Active all
Fuck
the
you,
time.
Kyle. You sucking combat. So are we going inside the door or what?
The door is open, man.
I think you said Valating them in.
You know, I'm ready to I'm down to walk through that shit. I'm ready to go.
But
Well, I see a black screen in front of me, though. I don't know what the fuck's going on.
Are we gonna go through this door first? Is that door locked? The one where Latham is at?
If you want to secure the bottom floor first and then work your way up, then okay.
Yeah, let's do that.
Alright.
The bottom door? Alright.
Why not?
No traps and well
Oh yeah, because I already set it off.
yeah.
Thanks.
Lewis trying to be slick, son.
Doors
Why is you have throwing daggers, bro?
you do sense an or you do sense you sense a strong
You're like the
aura.
fucking dog from Duck Hunt, man.
He said- you sense an aura in this room. It is a strong aura. of.
We should send Kai in there. See what happens.
It is a strong aura of abjuration. It
That's
is a
dummy.
strong abjuration aura.
You know what's funny? Zalarian has test subject. That nigga never trying to be the fucking
I know.
never trying to be the walking corpse on some bullshit.
Yeah,
Remember that?
all right.
The walking corpse.
I'm good. son.
Padrinel. I remember his name.
Padrinel, there you go.
Yep. Like Johan never called him Padrinel. He always called him.
Hey, Lewis, you got memorable characters, so.
I told him about Padrinel.
Padrinel, niggas will never remember.
Padrinel, son. See, Lewis don't think we remember his NPCs. We do. And Kyra, the
Padrinel's
monk.
kinda like,
The only thing I remember is
I heard that she ends up. I heard that she ends up being Triton's bitch or something like that. But Johan and Mograine did a threesome on her first.
Kyra. Oh, Kyra.
Louis, did you ever tell her the trend that Kai and Johan did a threesome with Kyra?
get wrecked, bro.
Yo, like, Source will freaking hate our characters forever, man.
Wasn't this character trying to get with Kyra? That was like his girl or something?
Yeah, like in the future they try to get they get it on together, I think. He was like, You got like Johan and Kai, not Kai, freaking McGrane's sevens there, semen in there,
A hell big dick, son. Just got one.
How about even mate? I don't even know.
She made those lonely nights, fun.
Anyway,
Let me stop.
so the door is open.
It's not
And
Kyra was
opens
cool. I like
it.
Kyra, too.
There's a strong abjuration aura in there, but you don't know what.
Claudius goes like, wait, Elaine, don't go in there yet.
Was he laughing like that?
Yeah,
Nah,
he goes like,
I don't
wait,
give a
wait,
fuck.
wait.
I walk in there, darkness, son. Like, I wait for nothing.
He
Not
said
no
I walk
Claudius.
in
Yeah,
there.
walk in, son. Well, actually,
Yo, Claudius,
Cynthia,
don't go in
Cynthia
there
has
yet.
a
This
she has
aura
a
is very
daylight on.
strong. It's not like the
That
other
has
one.
nothing to do. You walk in there?
My conviction is
dark.
very strong, too.
All right, roll. Will save.
Okay.
The Iron Ward is like, my conviction is stronger.
Claudius goes like,
17
Valeno, you have a death wish.
This nigga's laughing in his sleep.
Darren just came back from his sleep.
He
He
said,
woke up. This guy came out of nowhere.
I got 33 total.
Metzola lost
Oh,
his
shit.
legs.
You rolled a what?
What'd you get?
33.
33?
Oh, what? Niggas just saying anything.
Will say.
That's OD.
Beast, bro.
What if he saved? Lewis, was that a magical trap? I got trap finding,
No, it wasn't a trap.
Okay, well, I guess Valenum is a good,
Yeah, man, this is why you should be running into shit all day with those saves.
Valenum needs to get that test subject flaw. An extra feet, 3 flaws.
I wish we could take more than 2. And get you.
You give me 6 flaws, I'll take all 6 flaws, son.
If I get bonus feats, right?
I'll make use of those bonus feet. I don't care if I'm missing an eye.
Nigga, 6
missing a
flaws.
foot.
You're permanently
You got a whole
blinded
damn
in
feet
one eye.
tree, nigga. You got a
You have
whole
no
tree.
depth possession.
My magic will make up for those
Now, what'd you say you got?
disabilities, son.
30 what?
Better magic
Like,
feet.
33 total.
Shit.
I don't know, man. I hope I'm not making a mistake playing a non-spellcaster next game. I love spellcasters
What?
so
No.
much. Especially at mid-levels. They're so fun.
Next game,
Yo, by the way-
next game we play is Savage Tide. So there's never any mistake when you talk about the Warborn.
Why does that keep saying it's Savage Side?
We're playing Warborn. That's not a mistake you have to worry about at all.
No, we're not playing Warborn next. Lewis said we're playing freaking Memento Mori.
Lewis is
Why you
bugging.
saying Savage Side?
We playing Warborn next?
Lewis is bugging, man. You had like
Those are
6
my two-
people that's like they want to play Savage Tide next.
Dude.
Lewis said.
If the players
No,
boycotted,
my
he'd only be
two
DMing
favorite classes,
Antonio.
fighter or wizard. If I'm playing fighter or wizard, I'm down. I'm always happy. If I'm playing fighter or wizard.
If we play Savage Side next,
Yo, Lewis doesn't want to, son. This nigga,
You
y'all
walked
let's
through an abjurative seal that was covering the room.
Nigga, that was alright.
What the fuck is
That you
No,
an abjurative
we want to say Christmas
magical
game. We want to play the Savage Ties.
protection barrier that was covering the room when you entered. You felt the magic strike into you and dealing like just like this magical damage. But you mentally fought off some of the divine power, so you only took 12 damage when you entered. But you entered.
Is the effect still active?
Yeah, do I feel like the barrier is still there, or did it dissipate once I walked?
Does Claudius still see it?
Nah, Barry's still there. Claudius still
so
sees
so you
it.
turn it around to the rest of the group, and Vladen says, "There's a barrier here that takes your willpower to fight off, but even if you succeed, such as I, it will still damage you. I could only assume that if you fail, the damage will be much more intense."
Claudius, while he's there and talking, Claudius does a perception check to see if there's anything of value in there that he can observe from where he's at. The bed or something.
Well, you see, this bedroom is immaculately clean and perfectly ordered. It's just how Paladin likes it. The thick carpet is embroidered with hundreds of small designs of skulls and bones and runes. The room's furnishings include a large, well-made bed, 2 large armoires filled with rich clothes and ceremonial robes, and a large desk. It looks like a personal chamber of a very high-ranking
one of the high clerics.
Priests.
A high-ranking cleric's room.
There are papers that cover the desk in orderly stacks.
I want to read some of the papers. What language are they written in?
They're written in Tashalan, and they seem to be holding nothing but records of the cathedral's day-to-day business for the last 2 months.
Oh yeah, for the last 2 months.
What's the signature on it?
Turns to Cynthia and goes,
is it the high priest?
No, it's IKL's signatures.
I want to grab some of them and bring them over to the group. I'll handle Cynthia.
As for what you spot in there, Claudius, especially with your keen eye for things that are of value,
That dude got plus 30%.
some of his possessions that fill the room have considerable value. You see 3 gilded candlesticks and a small money pouch, and there's 2 beautifully made wall hangings.
3 wall hangings. We can worry about that shit later. We need to find niggas that have blood in them, son. People. We need people.
Meat sacks.
Meat sacks that can answer questions, son.
Now, what do you do?
I'll ask Cynthia.
Guy says,
Cynthia or Claudius,
did you find anybody in there?
Read over the documents and see what they've been doing for the past. At least while we're walking, that's what Cynthia.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Is Valenum getting hurt like per round, or it only affected him once?
No, it affected me once so far.
Oh, damn. So, like, Valenum, he could search out the entire room then. So none of us have to go in there.
Yeah. That's what I was going to do. Just take 10 and search the whole room.
Now, that's a tank I can depend on, son.
Okay. Thank you for saving me and having to cast another spell.
Yeah, man. Gotta conserve the resources. I'll take 10 for the team.
Alright, where to? Well, what to do? What do you guys
Kai
do?
says I can heal you up when you come back.
Darkness, man.
Oh.
I've been looking at darkness for this long.
Why did you say so?
I did, but you just, I don't know, you didn't care. What am I supposed to do?
Why did you throw it back on you, son? Why didn't you ask? I don't know. I thought you didn't care. Now it's your fault again.
Damn. After we clear everything up from there and we read the notes between Cynthia and Claudius to the rest of the party.
So this room was like a semicircle? That's it?
Let's move on.
No, there's stairs.
What about
There's
this?
stairs that go up
here.
to a higher floor.
Yeah.
That's what it's
Kai was there.
Alright.
Kai was up there.
I think I went into the room behind the stairs. I don't
Oh, it was
I don't remember.
storage chamber. Yeah, it's a
What's in there?
storage chamber is packed with dozens of boxes and lined with shelves. A musty smell fills the air, mixed with hints of exotic incense. It stores extra ceremonial gear, robes, and other mundane supplies used in the normal functioning of the cathedral.
Do you have any healing kits in there? That would be ironic.
It is a storage chamber, so some of the boxes have a few healing kits.
Ooh. Let me get a replacement because I used up one of my uses.
Let me get some replacements.
Do you have any alchemical items in there? Alchemical is mundane, right?
This guy's going in.
Yo, I'm just saying. I mean, it's a place for clerics. They got some smoke sticks around here, right? Some, you know.
Yo, smoke sticks are godlike. I don't use them very often,
You
but
have those smoke
I
sticks.
will in the future. In the future, wink, wink. I have a character that may be depending on that.
We're fucking praying.
Can't wait.
Any
Alchemical
roguish
items?
character that I make, the Phantom,
There's some.
alchemy,
We'll worry about
I'll
that.
have
Yeah, it's
to
funny.
get-
You know what's
alchemy
funny?
up there. I'm gonna make my own freaking
details in.
Charlie, I don't really know. I don't really know this. Do you think? Sorry, Louis started paying attention, so I'm not going to talk about it.
Alright, so I'll get to the next.
Louis had like his notepad. Louis had his notepad. What's this guy gonna say?
I'm the DM. I should know these things. What was he saying? What did he say? What's going on?
Yo, Louis got sixth sense when it comes to like, when it comes to this shenanigans.
Let D&D PC plotting ever escape his ear, son. He'd be like, "What did you say?" That nigga get like a fucking plus 30s of like perception when niggas start talking about D&D. Like, wait, what? What? That nigga's like,
They'll correct people. That wouldn't work because of this, and that.
yeah, he read the mind in there, so. It's okay, Lewis. I wanna stay in my fantasy realm about all my plans and shit. You gonna come hit me with the fucking cold hard truth and fucking ruin my damn day? Negative, son. Negative.
Well, as I hit it now, or I hit it at the moment it happens, which hurts more. This guy.
Cold-blooded.
Like, I built this guy up for 7 levels to do this, and I find out I can't.
I ask you about mad shit though. You get enough.
No, I know.
questions
You
from
get,
me.
yeah. You've been doing
I'm
that
always about to
more
die. I can't even look at my character
lately, so it's helpful for both of us.
Yeah.
It's up to you. You want to sit over here?
What?
Use this, like,
What's
my
the
phone's
matter?
charging, though.
My phone's about to die. I can't even look at my
Damn,
character.
you guys charge your shit at work? The fuck?
No, I don't be charging my shit.
I have 2 charges.
Yo,
One
Louis,
at work.
you know
and
where
one
I work?
here.
I work at a school.
Okay. You don't work in like there's no sockets
Why
in
you
the
say it
school.
like
I'm
that?
gonna leave my phone chilling.
Just
randomly-
that's a
No,
place to
I'm
work
not
at,
saying
so-
to leave it behind. I'm saying sitting next
You
to
know
the
where I
phone
work.
while it's
Sit
charging.
next to the phone doing
I
what?
work in a
I don't know. You
school,
said you
like,
were reading
what
books
does
to
that
kids one day. Well, your phone could be charged while you're reading books.
No, nigga, because I won't be around my phone. If some random kid walks around, oh, iPhone 6, snatch my shit up. Chill, bro.
So wait, there's not like a private, like a teacher lounge or something you can put that shit in?
I'm gonna trust teachers
Yeah.
now. Man.
He said like this, the
I'm
teachers.
gonna trust teachers now.
Them niggas don't
Teachers
get
just
underpaid,
overgrown
overworked.
children.
Take
He
my phone
said
back.
take the iPhone 6.
Set that shit in my
He
beer.
said he'll take the 6 and blame it on a student. I saw Jimmy in there.
Fuck that, son.
I saw Tyrone. He was in here playing around, and I don't know. Meanwhile, they got the shit at home.
Chill, son.
They
This guy said Tyrone. That reminds me of those freaking YouTube videos with Tyrone.
Tyrone.
I'm gonna fuck your wife.
I'm gonna
I'm
fuck
next
your
time.
wife.
Have you seen those videos?
Yeah,
He got
I've seen
shot.
those. He got
I
shot.
heard he got shot. Was that real?
Wait,
got
no. Did he get shot because he was doing
And then
that?
Brody, there's this other clown too, Brody.
Wait, did he get shot? He got shot doing that prank.
Yeah. He got wrecked,
Yeah,
bro.
But he didn't die. He still
He didn't die. He didn't die, but
Yeah, he
got
still keeps
shot.
doing it. He's brave. I'll
He's
give him
still doing it? No, he's not.
still doing it.
What the fuck
Oh,
is
and
that?
it's all in that because that's not even his real name. Because then, like, they did an interview on him, and he's talking like very eloquent. And I'm like, oh no, I started doing. I'm like, damn, this dude sounds like he went to college. And shit. I guess
So
found a way
he
to make
got
money.
college degrees just to go
He
around.
looks so
pranking
but he's
people
not even
about fucking their
shit.
wives.
Yeah.
Gets
Straight
shot
up.
for it. Is he making money
Yo,
off of this in any way?
It's like if someone sophisticated like Watson all of a sudden he started doing these videos like Matt Thugger. I gotta fuck your wife, fuck this stuff. And you be like, hold on a second, but I know one thing.
Not just going to random ass people in East St. Louis. I'm gonna fuck your wife.
I'm gonna fuck your wife, fuck this
Oh
thing.
my god! You'll
I'll
just,
fuck
oh,
the
you
random
just
man.
actually see a tombstone. He lies. Why? Like, oh my god.
Yo, Ricky and Watson, y'all need to see it, son.
All
go
that
to, like,
time.
He'll go to like people like they're like with their wife and shit. He'll be like, I'm gonna fuck your wife.
The man who wanted to fuck your
in their
wife.
face. Yeah.
Dick style.
And some of them are like, whoa.
No, I didn't know he got shot in one of them.
Others are pussies like,
They don't have video, but like he did a prank, and the guy shot him. The guy had a gun and pulled it out and shot him. Yeah.
I know some grandma smacked the shit out of him.
Yeah,
Grandma smacked the shit.
He's
He's
like a bunch of
I'm
gangsters.
Tyrone.
There's
I'm
like
here to
10
fuck
dudes there.
somebody's
And
wife.
he just went in
Hey,
there,
he
yo.
took the groceries out and the kids' bags. Like, oh, you're Tyrone. It's like, you recognize him?
Yeah.
And the grandmother walked over. Who the fuck you talking to? He smacked him in the face.
Because
Who are you talking to?
he's smart though. He kept doing it because
Like,
now
who
he's
asked
popular
grandma,
because
son?
of all the
Yeah, he
shit
got
that
shot
happened
and
to
he
him.
survived,
Real
and
back
he's
now,
still
man.
doing
Real
it.
back.
He was probably making money. That's why he's gonna.
That's what I'm
still do
saying.
it.
I wonder how much money he's making doing that. It better be enough to get shot
Enough to take
over.
a bug.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. It's crazy.
This nigga the 50 Cent of fucking.
This guy.
Oh
He's
my
in the
god.
vines, yo.
Yep. And this
He
other
said
guy,
the 50
this
Cent
other
of
guy,
Vine.
Brody.
He gets shot 50 times doing the same shit.
I've been shot
Dies
9
for the
times.
vine,
Do it for
son.
the vine.
Die for the vines.
Die
yo.
for the vine.
Dang, son. It's an ugly thing.
Oh my
Fucking
god.
insane, bro.
Probably get mad pussy though. You know what I'm saying?
He yells about it. I'm sure. One of
Probably
them.
get mad vine pussy.
He do. One of them. They be coming out like, oh, you can fuck me. Like, are you somebody's wife? No, I can't be.
My name's Yo. I'm gonna fuck this damn white. Damn. That's some crazy shit to say to like gangs and shit. Like I imagine everybody has a gun on them, son.
But here's the thing: it's so over the top and ridiculous. Yet people still get that salt welling in them instead of like being surprised
The
at
salt
somebody
can't-
just
We'll
that's
never
because that
leave.
would be
The
my
salt
thought. I'd be
is
like,
inevitable.
who
The
says
salt is
that?
eternal.
Instead of thinking like, yo, who says that? He's got to be joking, right? That's the clear logical answer. You know, anybody says something like that, but every single one of them is like, what? Like, when in your life, when has there been precedent in your life where somebody said that to you? Did somebody
Nah,
say that?
it's
You know
not
what I'm
even
saying?
that.
It's
It's
like,
you don't live a lifestyle in which, in order for you to live without having to worry about getting stabbed or shot, like you always have to be in a situation where you're ready to pop off at any moment. It's not so much what he's saying; it's the fact that he's challenging you.
it's a challenge.
And if you
It doesn't
don't
matter
do
how-
something about it, people who see him challenge you and see you not do anything,
You
then
look like a
marks you after that. You will
Peer pressure, son.
surely find yourself robbed somewhere within the next 5 days after that. So this nigga pussy. You know what? If this motherfucker come through and say that shit, I could probably get this nigga for his
Oh,
PS3
okay.
that he got. Cause,
yeah.
I mean, he ain't gonna do shit about it. And then you everybody bitch at that point. It's the same thing as like being in prison. It's just prison culture.
Somebody's gonna come out.
While you sitting there worried about who says that, nigga, you be the next nigga fucking popped off. Be a random nigga. You got no sneakers the next day because you didn't do some shit about him coming up. Some random nigga
Sorry,
named Tyrone
my
saying,
name, my name's Tyrese, and I'm gonna take your PS4. Like,
Lewis doesn't have to worry about that. Lewis would be like fucking Boondock, son. He'd be like, I'm gonna fuck this man's wife. He'd be like, hey, I thought I took. Wait a second.
oh,
I'm white.
You're like, where you going? Where you going? You're missing out on a perfectly opportunity to lose your life.
And you just laugh it off and walk away, son. You'll never have to worry about that.
Have you seen this other guy making a lot of videos too, Brody? He's like twice or 3 times as big as Tyrone, and he's like he just goes to random people. Hey, are you Tyrone? Are you the motherfucker that been fucking my wife?
It was like the anti-Tyrone.
This was like a Black Hulk, son. People like he be scaring people like, and he be grabbing people like pulling them upwards. Like I'm like, holy
What
shit!
the fuck? He would
These
get
guys are
shot
gonna
too.
get killed one of these days,
I
man.
thought white people could crazy shit like this. What the fuck?
No, white people do worse shit than that.
I mean,
I saw a
they're
picture on
stupid,
Instagram
but it's
where it's
funny,
like a line that's connecting from like one cliff to another, and on this line are a bunch of hammocks, and there's just white people just like chilling
They do
inside
like
the hammocks,
physically crazy crap.
like hanging thousands of feet in the air, reading books and shit. I'm like, why? So a strong gust. And
There's
you're
this
dead,
good.
son.
Oh man, it's these YouTube guys.
Oh my god, I saw somebody in a skyscraper in Dubai, taller than the fucking Twin Towers used to be, and they're like fucking walking through lines. I'm like, what the hell are these people doing? They do like videos.
Yeah,
with
they
their
do
phone.
like physically crazy
Like
shit.
you said, like a strong wind comes and they're dead.
I see videos of
Yeah,
like
yo,
dudes in like Germany and Russia like climbing to like the top of like buildings and shit, and they're taking selfies hanging from one hand from the building.
Those
and shit
Assassin's
like that.
Creed shit.
Bro, I just saw what you talking about, Big Brody.
Oh, you seen it? Yeah.
Dude, he runs this random dude who was on the phone. He's like, "Are you Tyrone?" He took the dude's phone. He's like, "No, man, chill. I'm not fucking Tyrone." He answered it. The guy's like reaching for his phone.
He must be
pushes him
big
down.
enough
He's
to
"Are
like
you
get away with
fucking
that. That's all they
He's
do.
like, "'Cause I
Yeah.
think that nigga. He trying to fuck my wife."
Cause Tyrone's big as it is, but this guy
He
must.
broke his phone.
He broke his phone.
What the fuck is wrong with this guy, son?
Was that staged? That wasn't staged?
Yo, he's like,
Brody.
yo, if you thought Tyrone was big, he's 2 times the size of
Yo,
Tyrone. So.
How he's gonna break
Brody's
somebody's phone
yo,
like
Brody's
that?
2 times as big as Tyrone.
I thought you said Broly for a second. You sure it's not Broly? Is it?
Yeah, Brody, like it sounds like a stupid ass name, but Brody's no joke.
No, I thought when you first said it, I thought you said it was Broly. I was like, Super Saiyan?
No, Brody. No, Brody.
I'm gonna call him Broly. That's right.
Might as well call him. You
Might as well call him Broly.
I wouldn't fuck with that dude.
I'll fuck with that nigga, so he ain't got nothing on me, so I'll fuck that.
You throat punch him like May and fucking and Agents of Shield, and that'll be like, fuck out of here. Hit your weak points.
Hit you with that stepping low kick to the inside of your kneecap.
Oh, the kneecap. That was like 8 pounds of pressure. That's all it
This
takes.
can't be real. This can't
But
be
he's gotta have that shit planted though.
That's easy to do.
Yeah.
You throw a jab. You throw the first jab.
Oh, force him to put.
And when you
in
throw
there.
the first jab and he leans back, even if you lean back, block no matter what you do.
He's putting pressure on
Sam,
him.
you know that Brody eventually
And then
does
you
find a
kick
real
Muay
him.
Thai
Tyrone,
is
right?
broken.
Oh,
Muay
Muay
Thai
Thai?
is
Does it?
so.
Yeah,
It's
he
so.
They probably collabed.
So surgical.
Yeah, I
It's
think they do.
beautiful.
They definitely
What kind
collabed.
of
They were
Muay
like,
Thai
yo,
you
we can make
talking
some good money. We gotta meet up.
I'm not talking.
The Muay Thai you learning?
That's how it happens, though. That's, you know, that's how it works.
That's
Look at this girl. Look at this girl that wrote it in YouTube.
Probably, yeah.
Jamie,
That
that shit
nigga
is
is
like,
tired.
all he's trying to do is just fuck somebody's wife.
Look him up. I'm pretty sure you be taking this shit.
And then somebody else wrote after that, love
Look
next
up
time.
Yo, big stats.
Them niggas.
Big Brody.
Like shit
Leave Big
conditioning.
Brody alone.
Uh-huh.
I hate
But leave
it.
Tyrone
I
alone.
cringe when I think it's
Yeah, I must send it to you.
Look
Nah,
who's-
this
look-
shit
look-
looks like it's
look-
real.
look who's now
When I
feeling
first saw
the,
this, I thought it was real. I think you probably read
the
that. It could have been
loudness. I
collab.
can't sleep.
But that shit looks real though. It's right there.
Maggie.
From like 2 floors up.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh shit.
She just texted you?
Nah, don't worry about it. Fucking, you know how many nights? You know how many nights she's kept like me up or woke somebody up in the house? Mostly woke me up. Her and John talking mad,
Yo,
her
what if-
talking mad loud, or they bringing the dog
Slap
stampeding
somebody
down the
cigarette
stairs,
out their mouth.
or
What baffles me?
Dude, fucking choke slammed him into the fucking bench. What the fuck? He's like, you smoking, huh? You think you smoking, huh?
To get a glass of water, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Or just do something. I was
they
mad.
mad
Yo, he's
loud.
so
John,
aggressive,
you got,
funny.
Joe. I swear to God, you have John sometimes
Yeah, that
cooking
shit
up,
looks real, right?
cooking up bacon
It
at
looks
like
rich. He must
1:30
have
in the
mad-
morning.
I don't know what. I
Wakes
don't know.
me up because I'm smelling
got, like,
bacon. This
I
is
guess
America.
you know
You
a lot
smoke
of
bacon,
people
you wake up because
who
you
can
think
make
it's
it look
fucking
like it's
7 in the
random
morning or
people,
something.
but
This
it's
guy
not.
wakes cooking bacon. I'm just 1 o'clock in the fucking morning. I'm like,
in the real world.
seriously? And then I'm like trying to go back to sleep, but you can't because it smells like fucking bacon.
We can microwave it.
What?
Yeah,
It
it's
still
not
smells
wild.
like
It's
bacon.
not the same
Still
though.
smell like bacon. It's not the same.
You can't. It's like Sonic
It's
bacon.
crunchy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not the same, man.
You know what? I never baked bacon.
Oh, yeah, that's a good idea. Because then you can put like
This guy
toppings
Brody's
on, like
a
honey
huge-
and shit.
Yeah, he's fucking huge.
I just find it
That
ironic.
nigga-
She's the one
that
texting
dude
me
has
saying,
enlarged
"Oh, close
person
the
on his
basement
own.
door," because apparently they can hear us from all the way up there. I'm like, "Oh, that's so funny that you say that."
He's too damn big.
I just find it ironically funny. So you character. So who? I take it Valenum goes up the stairs to lead the party.
Yeah, after that.
All right. So I personally don't have a clear marching order.
It's Valenum. Claudius would be second to try and open up door locks, and then Cynthia would be behind Claudius to have magical support. And I don't know who's after that.
All right. Who's behind Cynthia?
I'll be behind Cynthia.
Zino's behind Cynthia. Who's behind Zino?
I guess that's where Kai will be.
Who's behind?
I feel like Kai should be behind Cynthia, but that's just me.
I know Mesro likes being last.
Does Kai voice this to Zino?
Yeah, Kai says, "Let me get behind Cynthia,
If you wish.
Tell my son, is this bitch fighting with a knife?
please."
Check out check out that no mission with
It's so
Need
corny,
to-
nigga.
I need to have a good visual on this
The worst.
40-year-old
Yo,
booty.
what the fuck?
The worst.
I'm looking
The
at like,
worst, son.
what the fuck is that, yo? Oh my god.
But yeah, it's just you have the
I'm
range,
like,
so
why you
I don't.
bother?
I gotta get in close.
Getting body
Understood.
shot right now.
Every time.
Tactical reasons.
Just.
What the fuck?
God damn.
So as you guys go upstairs, Kai, you recognize this.
Every time I see her, she's getting bodied on cue.
You recognize this pathway, obviously, and there's
On
that
cue, son.
first doorway before the stairs continue further leading up, but leads to the final doorway at the top.
Always get fucked up.
As
Yeah, Kai
for
says to Claudius, "This door has a trap on it.
Hold
You
on,
might need
takes
to."
care of that, son. This
Might
gotta
need
be-
to
they
unlock
gotta be
it.
bright days
The one
ahead
that's
for
coming
her.
up.
Oh, okay.
She sucks so bad.
And Kai says, "This is the room that I saw
She
all
got
those
caught. Her stealth
undead."
check was terrible. Nigga, hey! Soon as she pulled up, nigga.
Are we going upwards or downwards?
Up.
Oh god.
Alright, so Claudius,
Meanwhile, these two just
he
came in.
detects the aura on the door.
the door has an aura. It has 3 auras.
Alright, he's gonna concentrate more on it with his eyes.
Oh, you have that's right. You have arcane sight on it. You don't need to do all that. They're strong
Alright.
auras. There's 2 moderates and a strong aura, and they're
I'm
all.
gonna do a detect trap.
I think they're all abjuration.
Are there magical traps?
What'd you get for your perception? Well, you don't need to do all that. Take 10. You look at perception. Yes, you spot visible divine runes on the doors.
Wait a second.
On the door.
I can help with that. Cynthia's her specialty is like runes and written things.
Yeah, but besides runes, there's 2 other traps that I detect.
There's same 3. There's those 3. There's 3 runes, 3 glyphs, I should say.
Oh, 3 glyphs? Are they the same or 3 different
There's
glyphs?
3 different glyphs. I guess since you can see the glyphs, your spellcraft checks on them.
Wait, I got something I can help on. Cynthia's time to shine when it comes to these written things. That cloister mage, bro. I got you.
I could disable it though.
Can I shine, son? Can I?
Go ahead and
shine?
Go ahead.
Can I shine?
Go ahead.
This is my character's good for, bro. Let me do what I go for. Shit.
No, what's it, man? I'm the magic against magic, son. I am the shield against magic.
True.
You're the shield against melee.
But to be more specific, when it comes to runes and written things,
Yo,
I don't know, man.
man.
Ask Lewis about runes and the race that Claudius is.
Yo,
oh, that's true. That's true. You do got
he's
that.
a Lumian.
oh man.
He's an Illumian. He is all about written language, written magical language and shit. Glyphs. Just by the
Yo,
nature
son.
of my race
I was
alone,
gonna go
I
back.
could dispel that rune without even casting a spell.
But
So she
but if
can
it's too
dispel it. She'll get a +2 bonus because of well-read for being a cloister cleric. But aside from that, she has a scroll for dealing with the rune nonsense.
Yo, Matt. Check this out, son.
well, Claudius can disable it.
I have a suppressed glyph.
Claudius goes like, it's best if you save your resources. I mean, I could disable it without having to expend a spell of my own.
I mean, you could, but it's a simple scroll that has no other use except for this one very niche moment.
Look at that nigga's face, son.
Knock yourself out.
You
Yes,
remember
I've
the
been
scene,
using a lot
son?
of
You remember the
resources
scene?
lately.
I have a long.
No, I don't need no resources to disable
Nigga
this
sitting there,
trap.
so
I
he
can
even
use
say
it
the
with
whole
my-
time is like.
Disable device. You know how it is. Disable device.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, she says to you.
He wants to use the scroll. It's fine.
She says to you, yeah, it's a scroll that can only be used in such a very niche and specific moment, whereas the magic that you possess is more
You'll
general.
never get this opportunity again.
Right.
Pepper.
Well, what if she's by herself and Claudius ain't around?
Well, I have 2 of them. So still should be fine.
100-foot radius burst centered on you. You gain an enhanced awareness of magical writing. Magical writing such as the glyph of warding, where symbol is covered by a blue nimbus of light. This effect reveals a location without triggering it. For every source of magical writing, you can make a dispel check against a DC equal to 11 plus the writing's cast level. If you are successful, the magical writing is suppressed for 1 minute per cast level.
See? So he could use his disabled device against something that doesn't have anything to do with a glyph, which would be better, because then his general use would have more uses. You might as well use something more specific and fine-tuned, because I'm not going to get another chance. So, and I also get a +2 because of well-read. So
it's suppressed. If later on we have to get back through here, I guess I could always disable it or something.
Well, I have more than one, but again, if you wanted to do it your way, go right ahead. But
no, not now. We could do it my way, I guess, after this mission is done. If I roll high enough, I could reprogram the glyph, so it's actually like
so it's beneficial for
to
you.
our side, and I'll turn the glyph against our enemies, basically.
Well, yeah, that's actually better.
That's assuming I roll high enough, though. These glyphs are probably high level, so do we got to do? Don't worry about it. I did that before. I don't know if it was chapter 2 or 3 on a trap. It was like a poison pit thing, and I scored high enough that I was able to like not trigger the trap and basically like reprogram it so it'll freaking work against our enemies if they ever got through there. It was in one of these freaking missions we did a while back. I don't know if Lewis remembers.
I didn't know you could reprogram it.
I'm thirsty as fuck.
Not reprogram it. It's like you could bypass a
You
trap
could be immune to it.
and it's still active.
If
yeah.
your level equals or exceeds the spell's caster level. However, if your level is lower, you get a -40 to the saving throw.
Alright. So can I roll a check after casting suppress glyph from the scroll?
When did you write that scroll?
Back in
I knew that was coming.
I did that back
Never
when
remember
she had
so.
first got there. Back when she was like level 6.
Oh, jeez.
How old that scroll
I was
is.
like,
Say,
I
yeah.
was ready for that to happen. Like, damn, Watson, you always seem to have the right scroll prepared for any particular
No. I
situation.
knew.
No, it's on the list. He sees
I
it.
need to know the caster level because
The cast level's 3rd.
No, as far as Lewis is concerned, I believe you, man.
+5,
You don't got to
that's it.
convince me. I know.
But I also get a +2 bonus because of well-read. Because he's a cloister mage. I get an extra +2 to any skill check, any caster level check, This is any skill check, caster level checks, or saving throws if such rolls pertain to mundane or magical glyphs, runes, scrolls, symbols, or other items.
So you're +7.
So +7.
Yeah, some of these scrolls need to be updated. She ain't cast level 5 or 6 or 7 anymore. She's 10. 11.
True.
11.
But it ain't my fault, man. I be stacking my resources, man.
Alright, well, +7.
So that's 14 +7.
So when did she get there? At 6? What level was she when she showed up? 7?
She showed up.
Or 5?
She was level 4 when she showed up.
What would you roll?
I rolled a 14 +7.
Okay, roll 2 more times.
13 +7.
20.
And 17 +7.
Well, the 3 of them, they glow blue, but they glow showing you guys what they are. But as the magic tries to dispel each of them, none of them are suppressed. The cast of the level, yeah. Clearly, the caster of these are not only strong, but Cynthia didn't.
So Cynthia, she says to the party, the spell level is too high for the scroll. The caster level.
Well, she could have done it. She failed. That's what happened.
It didn't trigger the
She
spell,
didn't
though,
roll
right?
high enough.
Okay, well, she says I failed to pierce the magic that was here.
It didn't trigger the spell, though, right?
No.
No.
Awesome. That's not actually not a bad spell, then. No risk of like triggering the freaking effect.
Yeah.
And it does it for in what radius? How much?
It's like 100-foot radius.
100-foot radius. So that's for all of them, even the ones we don't see.
Alright, Claudia's gonna cast deafness on himself, and he's gonna damn, if it's such a high level spell, it's a high.
Well, you can see the spell. So you're trying to what? Identify them?
Yeah.
All right, it's a symbol.
I want to know what spell level they are.
It's a symbol of weakness, which is 7th level. There's a symbol of insanity, which is I think.
They really like that spell.
8th level.
Isn't that what that's what they got you with, right?
Mm-hmm.
And what's the other, the third symbol?
The third one is a
That's high level as magic.
And the other one is a symbol of persuasion.
Alright, you got the Disable Device rank on you, right, Kai?
I do, but not nearly high enough to like break DC 30.
Well, no, to aid another. I'm like, Claudius goes like Kai.
He can't aid. He doesn't. He can't help with magic traps.
This looks like a very
Can't help with magic traps.
This is a very tricky.
Oh, I can't help with magic traps. Lewis said.
Oh, he can't.
No, he doesn't have traps.
I don't have trap.
Oh, all right, never mind. Let me see. I have to. Can I take 10 on the level 7 one?
You can take 10, yeah.
I'll cast guidance
wonder
on
if
him.
he
Give
can-
an extra +1.
Can I cast Deafness or no?
Yeah.
Oh, all right. So the guidance, what that guidance gives me, +2,
1.
Another 1.
+1, so +3 plus So if I take 10, that'll be 43.
43 passes.
So, all right. On the next one,
Pass.
and the final one.
Pass.
Wow. All right. This goes with little tools like. Y'all don't even see where he puts those freaking tools
You
at,
just see
because that
like
shit is in
the symbols that
hand.
are glowing right now. You
Yeah,
just
see
see like their
everything.
magic getting disrupted, and before they even trigger, he manages to like
This guy's a stone
realign
son.
the fucking magic.
pulling apart that magic shit.
Stay together,
Godlike.
but not trigger, but
Level
to
8
eventually
and level
take
7
apart.
spells, son. That shit's not
You
even
see the
triggering.
magic of the glyphs start to slowly like seep out their energy without actually triggering it as he's setting the
This
work.
guy's an artist.
This guy's an artist. Painting a picture of the door.
And eventually, all 3 glyphs are taken off. And then you unlock the door.
Valenum unlocks the door. Well, he unlocks the door. Valenum opens
Let him
the door.
opens the door.
That's cool.
Why don't you just tell us that? Is it because you got proficient in it?
Gotta be a fighter for that.
You can't take a feat.
Yeah, I could, but I don't want to burn the feet just to be a town shooter.
A thick red
I
carpet.
remember a fighter that knocked down a stone door.
A thick red
Not
carpet.
even Asterith was able to do that.
Emblazoned with the holy symbol of.
Oh, he's describing. Okay.
Oh.
Okay. I'm gonna tell the next one.
Thick red carpet emblazoned with the holy symbol of Merkel covers the entire floor. The circular chamber has no windows to the outside, but a large window, currently covered by a thick curtain, overlooks the grand hall. The furniture consists of a well-made bed, a beautiful wooden armoire, and a small but beautifully carved wooden desk. The desk contains a fair amount of paperwork. And you do not. You do sense 3 magic auras, Claudius, somewhere inside the desk.
The drawers or like items that he sends us in there?
You sense auras like inside the, not the drawers, like this 3 auras inside the desk.
Claudius goes like, I sense 3 magically enchanted items in that desk. Given the high level of magics that this room was warded with, it might be very high valuable trinkets that could aid us in this quest.
Valenum says, according to Cynthia, that aura, that prayer that she did before from the scroll, reaches out to 100 feet. If there are more runes on here or more glyphs, they would have been lit. Since I don't see any, he reaches and opens up the desk.
Who did that, Valenum or Cynthia?
Valenum.
Oh, okay.
You open the drawers, you don't see. You see other paperwork, but you don't see these auras that he's finding. You don't see what it is that could be emitting the auras.
I just grab the papers.
Claudius, he gets near like Valenum, and he inspects closer. Like he doesn't touch anything; he's trying to look at where these auras might be coming from.
Alright, so as you search over, you eventually realize that there was a false bottom in one of the drawers.
Okay.
Opening it shows that there's a hidden compartment that you see three potion vials and a small sheaf of letters.
The letter. The letter's not emanating no magic, right?
No.
Claudius, he's intrigued by the letter, and he unfolds it
Or you look through
and reads it out and reads it real quick. And
as you look through the letters, you realize that they're actually letters exchanged between Embro, the high
cleric,
cleric
high priest
of this cathedral, and someone by the name of Fetor Abradius. And all but one of the letters All the letters except for one are brief reports that allude to a continuing and taxing search for something unnamed. Each letter concludes that all remains on schedule, but that the final answers still elude the searcher.
I want to know a knowledge check, Lewis. Knowledge local
Hold on,
for
man.
that person's name.
One of the letters goes into far more detail than the others, with its contents reading as follows. High Priestess. As many have heard me say,
She was a female?
The High Priest, Embril's a female.
The number one?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I didn't know. Alright.
High Priestess, as many have heard me say, the cages alone will not afford the completion of the ritual. The cage rites have built what?
Wow, something actually reference to the
cage rites have built a matrix on which to support them, but due to the short-sightedness of the others, I have been left out of these discussions. You are my only ally amongst the 13 now. You must warn them there is more hidden in the soul pillars that could prove of great import to their plans. What more is needed I cannot say, and so I continue to explore the mysteries of the soul pillars at great peril. Vitzis Bale grows ever more restless, and the insanity that lies frozen in Kazam Kural begins to stir. And Karan Kural begins to stir. Yet I shall remain here until the end in hope of unveiling the last of the weavers unveiling the last of the spell weavers hidden. I don't know what kind of font this is. Hidden foes? Hidden.
The fuck the GMs.
Still, the risk is great. My price has doubled. Signed, Vitor Abradius.
Knowledge local and Vitor Abradius.
Yeah. As Claudius like finishes reading that letter, the party observes that it's like he freezes, and like his skin turns a little pale.
Yeah, knowledge reveals.
You know, like goosebumps. And then he hands over the letter to
history
to Galeno.
No.
While he's speechless. He doesn't say anything. He just like broods and starts like pondering, just thinking. And he hands over the letters to whoever.
What does it say?
Claudius just like points at the, read for yourself. And then he's like, like thinking, like with his head down.
Guy grabs the letter. He looks, and he goes, "Knowledge local. What the hell is Vitor?"
Your characters cannot recall anything about this character.
The soul pillars. What are they? Knowledge what? Arcana?
The soul pillars.
And the matrix where I'm assuming the shackles probably are being held at.
Hold on. God damn it.
Shackled have built a matrix, son.
Mm-hmm. We're about to plug into the matrix. I'm Morpheus. Solarian. Meswar. You two are the one. Nah, I'm just kidding. I know Solarian is like, I'm the chosen one. I got the eye. I am Solarian, aka Neo. I'm an anomaly within the Matrix.
Anything, Claudius, you're Neo. Without the hand-to-hand combat.
Claudius. No, Claudius is Morpheus, man.
Morpheus.
He's the mentor.
The old wise master. So 14 there. Alright, you heals, dog. Coming for your ass, nigga. 4 more episodes, nigga. 4 more episodes, nigga.
Hold on.
By tomorrow,
Then you
you
see,
go home from work,
then the
nigga.
mentor will be like, "No, I am the
Rap,
one.
son.
I know kung
I'm
fu."
about to bang out season fucking 3, nigga. And then season 4 will come. It's going down for real.
I guess mentor left. Probably fell asleep.
Going down for real.
He's still there. Just turned off his
I'm
camera.
thirsty though, son.
Oh, he's still there?
Yeah,
Oh, okay, cool.
his camera's just off.
Damn, son.
But his audio looks like it's off too.
This nigga Mr. Miyagi.
Oh, yeah, that too.
son.
You know, like when you have to refresh because you're not there.
Mm-hmm.
Mr.
It looks like he has to refresh his
Miyagi,
computer.
son.
That happened to me before.
Coin tricks behind your ears, son.
You should still be able to get our feed, our
Yeah,
broadcast.
have you guys seen those trailers for this like show coming up on AMC, Badlands? That dude with the swordsman with the fucking red suit.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, if you guys watch The Walking Dead, it's like freaking. They always giving that commercial, like the whole freaking.
Yeah, it looks pretty good.
It looks good, right?
Mm.
It's so
I don't know,
it looks like a post-apocalyptic world where like there's no guns. It's just like axe, swords, whatever. But you still have technology like cars, motorcycles, but like there's no guns. So it looks, and then like the freaking, like the regions, they're like ruled by these barons.
Yo,
And each of the barons, they have like their own like little elite army. It looks freaking badass. It
yo,
looks
I
badass.
think you would like that tabletop game
What do you think?
that me and Louie and Matt played with this guy. He DM'd us. What was that shit called again, Lou? Louie?
What?
What was that game called we played?
D20 Modern?
Yeah. D20 Modern.
D20 Modern.
That shit was mad cool.
Yeah, give me a knowledge history.
This motherfucker.
All
I do
right.
another.
History.
Wait, did Claudius share this, or is he just...
Yeah, after he read the letter, then he gave it to anyone else that wanted to read it.
Why you look at me like that? Well, knowledge history, man. Chill, Claudius don't got
I
that.
don't got
20,
that shit.
son.
Yeah, I know, see? You happy? Claudius don't got that shit. You got it. You,
Give me
you
that,
can
son.
shine.
Yeah,
20?
you can shine, man. I don't got history.
20?
20.
I purposely
20.
did not give Claudius history. I don't want him to be like, oh,
I
yeah.
don't even think
Well,
you want to know
well,
the
dude
full
got history
modifier,
max.
Lewis. You don't
Alright,
wanna know.
well, Cynthia's been, doing a lot of research ever since shit's been starting around here, and in particular, she's been researching on, the history of the area, and of, in particular, interest the Spellweavers, since it seems very odd for them to have one that chose this area of.
We came across a zombified version of them already.
The ruins of Karan Corral are actually not in common knowledge at all. She actually found pieces of it, and then dug deeper. And she recalls that the ruins are part of an ancient Spellweaver empire that dominated the area very long ago, long before even the Chultans had arrived.
That
There you go,
alien,
Simon, send
son.
the link.
That alien fucking looking motherfucker.
Some Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. shit.
The Chitari, son.
The knowledge also reveals that the ruins are believed to be near the Demon Scar, but not their exact location.
That's where we saw the
However,
Weavers
not their exact
trace.
location. She remembers recalling something mentioning about these ancient pillars, which is probably what Abradius is calling soul pillars, and that they contain the knowledge, vast amount. It contains the knowledge the Spellweavers have collected in their colony. So from the looks of the letter and what he was writing to Embro, Abradius has been helping the Cage Rights by studying the Soul Pillars, taking their knowledge, and then using it to help them, to at least to attempt to help them even further finish this mysterious ritual that they've been planning for centuries. The letters also revealed the letter has revealed also something about the 13, which appears to be the top hierarchy
The
of
Shackles?
Cage Rights.
Oh, never mind.
And so
there's
I'll read
13
it.
top.
So I'll read it again so that everybody can get a clearer understanding. As many have heard me say, High Priestess Emerald.
Who's this talking?
Abradius. This is the letter again.
Oh.
As many have heard me say, the cages alone will not afford the completion of the ritual. The Cage Rights have built a matrix on which to support them, but due to the short-sightedness of the others, I have been left out of these discussions. You are now my only ally amongst the 13. You must warn them that there is more hidden in the Soul Pillars that could prove of great importance to their plans. What more is needed I cannot say, and so I continue to explore the mysteries of the Soul Pillars at great peril. Vitrus Bale grows ever more restless, and the insanity that lies frozen in Karan Kural begins to stir. Yet I shall remain here until the end in hope of unveiling the last of the Spellweavers' hidden
Louis, time out for a second, Louis.
notes.
This letter. The High Priestess herself wrote it, or somebody wrote to the High Priestess.
Abradius
Abradius wrote it
wrote
to the
this
High
to the
Priestess.
High Priestess.
And we don't know who Abradius is, right?
No.
It's almost like he's using the High Priestess in the context as if she's one of the 13. That she's
Hidden
one of the
law.
Cage Rights.
Spellweaver's hidden lore. Unveiling the last of the Spellweaver's hidden lore. That's what the word is. Still, the risk is great. My price has doubled. Now, what was that you said?
From the way that you're my only ally that I have out of the 13. Is he making the presumption?
He's making the presumption that she is one of the 13? 13, yes.
So she is a Cage Right then.
She is a Cage Right.
The High Priestess of this
She
temple.
is actually one.
Wow,
according
that's
to
like
this,
that's one of the closest that we gotten to.
according to this letter, she is the one of the 13 leaders of the Cage Rights.
Claudius wants to cast recent occupant on the letter to see if it's really authentic, and it's not a forgery or some shit.
Cast recent occupant. Last person in here was a human woman named Emerald Elustani.
Emerald that's the High Priestess, right?
Yeah.
Oh damn.
That means that she's still around. She's not missing. Right? Well, at least the last time that.
Well, that she was the last person to come in this room.
Yeah,
She
no
could've
one-
put
She
all those
could
words.
have read this letter and kept it. Because remember, there was like
No one's seen her
there
for
was
2
a there was a
months.
fucking glyph ward on this
Yeah,
shit.
for 2 months.
So I mean,
Right,
she
and
could've
she been
put it
gone
back
for
in
2
the
months,
dorm.
too,
That's just a long
so-
time ago.
As for the location of Karan Kural, if anybody got anybody got knowledge geography, that can.
No, I got you, bro.
I got that.
Oh shit! Oh.
All right, go ahead, Cynthia.
This
Yeah,
is
yeah.
Oh shit.
15.
the battle of the minds.
First time I see a cleric trying to take a
15 plus
wizard's
10.
job, son.
Because I'm a cloister cleric.
Not knowledge
15 plus
is
10?
a wizard's domain.
She scans her mind and tries to make as many connections as she can as to at least a general location. She can't figure it out. She can't get it. Just no. She needs more research.
It's all good. I don't even got geography, so.
Oh shit.
I can use knowledge skills. All my knowledge skills could be used as like a bardic knowledge. Any knowledge.
I didn't focus too much on knowledges because we have a know-it-all, Cynthia. So only on those critical knowledge that anyone should have high up. That's what he has up.
So
Cynthia
so
says,
the only thing you
while
do,
I,
the
while
only
I
thing you
was
have
able
is
to remember,
you have a lead.
while I was able to remember as much as I can about the Spellweavers, I'm going to have to do more research in order to pinpoint the location, which means I'm going to need to get back to the city library.
I couldn't hear because of Matt's typing.
Cynthia goes, while I was
Something
able,
about library?
yeah, Cynthia goes, while I was able to deduce the influence of the Spellweavers as a lead, as far as picking up the location for the ancient city, for the ancient empire site, I'm going to need access to books and text stats in the city library.
We were banned from going to the library.
Maybe you guys were banned.
Who I was gonna say? I think Zalarian and
We all did.
Zalarian and Claudius were.
Oh, you guys were banned.
I thought the Vindicators were.
No.
What did Claudius and Solarian do? Claudius don't be messing with nobody.
What was it? I think the nobles that put money into the place, like one of them blacklisted you guys because they were the parents to one of the Stormblades. I'll have to.
Well, how does Cynthia get special treatment? She's associated with
I think
us
she
also.
came after the fact. Wasn't it? Yeah. I think she showed up after.
Whatever. I could go there whenever I want. I can just change my phone.
This guy's like, you know what? I'll just teleport in there. Fuck you.
Teleport in there, middle of the night. Fucking, like, I'll look like Kai or something. Be like, not like Kai. I'll look like whoever. I'll look like a Stormblade. Be like, yo, I'm out.
Blame it on Kai.
I will transform into Kai and just blame him. Oh shit. Anyway.
Roderick stealing books.
As for the 3 potions, all 3 were potions of cure moderate wounds.
Alright. Damn, I guess mission accomplished? Do we really need to go after the second in command?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna rely on some old document from like months ago.
We
need some updated info.
But didn't we check this whole cathedral already? What else is there to check?
No,
There's still another floor, bro.
There's the top.
It's the very top.
Oh.
We ain't done yet.
Oh, I thought we were done. Oh,
Well, yeah, in real life we are. It's like 1 o'clock in the morning. But.
Oh, real life? Not in the game?
Yeah, not in game though.
Actually,
going up
here's an out. I didn't know I totally forgot there was this map. Like here's like an outside cross section view. Right here. Yeah, that's why I couldn't figure out what they were talking about in the description. So like.
Oh, so the soul cage is in here.
So like.
Whatever that might be.
The tower rises up on the outside, but like. It's also a part of the grand hall in the center, so that's why I say like her window can see out into the grand hall.
It's a pretty tall building. It's way taller than the city wall.
But yeah, W9 was where Kai had gone up to and looked inside, and that was as far as he got.
W1, is that what the freaking skull, the altar is at?
W1 is, with that big, huge chamber that you guys were in.
Where are we at now?
Take this shit.
W8?
You're in W8, yeah.
Oh, and Kai went all the way up to W9?
He didn't enter it, but he got up and saw what was inside.
Oh, that same thing that Claudius just disabled right now, those traps. That was the insanity shit that got him?
Those glyphs were the same glyphs. Those glyphs were the same glyphs that was on. Well, that was in IKL's chamber. That's his chamber at the bottom.
That room before the room that we went into that Valedum had to eat that attack.
Well, just from the strength of those sigils, this high priestess has access to divine power of the 8th magnitude, aka 8th level spells. That's fucking high level shit. That's way like, and she's just 1 out of 13. I don't think we're ready yet for these people.
We need to. Valedum
Are we going upstairs or what?
Valedum says, taking this cathedral,
Says that.
taking this cathedral sends the cage rights a message. Sends them a message to let them know that the Vindicators are here. We're no longer the same people that they pushed around when we first came upon them, when we first came to the city. It's time to show them that things are different now. It's time to show them that they can't just force our hand. That we're a force to be reckoned with.
That's correct. But they are also a force to be reckoned with as well. We should not make the folly of underestimating them, okay, or overestimating our own abilities.
I'm ready for war. Hey! I ain't got time to talk about this
Let's
bullshit.
go.
I don't wanna piss him off.
Are you scared, Claudius? After all of this, are you still scared, old man? Haven't you realized yet? Haven't you realized yet that there is no fear in me? That they've taken my son, they've taken your wife. At this point, there's nothing left to do, Claudius, but to take everything that they've taken from us and die trying.
You know what I hear right now, nigga?
We are long. We are long past the point of no.
You hear? They have taken everything.
Claudius replies to Glorino. We are long past the point of long. We're long past the point of return. Onward, Sir Knight.
Yes!
Let's take over this cathedral.
This is ours. They took our love. All right. Let's take back everything slowly but surely.
For our loved ones.
Brick by brick, stone by stone.
Well, I'm glad you guys have done your investigation because I've been getting.
We're pulling money,
Now it's time for
recruits,
blood on my
all the combat to cage rights.
Deadpool, are you ready?
All for revenge.
Point me in the right direction, and it will happen.
Yo, guys, Matthew, before you guys leave, watch that 2-minute clip that I put there, that last link. That's that new show coming out. I know you guys gonna fucking love that show.
I'm still alive for this
You
show.
put it up in the chat.
Louis, yeah, put it in the chat. Louis, click on it. The link, the last link.
Just said Lewis, click
All
on
the way in
it.
the bottom.
Click on it. Lewis, click on it. Click on it. Click on it.
Well, Matt.
Click on it. Click on it.
Let's see.
Oh, that.
Click on it.
Click on it.
Click out on here and here.
For Oliver.
Yo, this motherfucker's a monk. I know everybody here's a monk fan.
What are you saying? You assuming I ain't a monk fan?
Yeah, I hear this.
He's like monk slash swordsman. I know Solarian appreciates a good swordsman.
I'm a brawler fan.
I know you play a lot of characters that use swords, Ricky, and this guy uses a sword, so I know you'll like.
Whoa! There's no trend. I don't like guys with swords.
Son, all your characters use swords.
No,
The
you
Arabians uses a sword. What's that psychic warrior you have?
don't worry, son.
What's his
Don't worry. Who
He
it
uses a
is.
sword. Solarian uses a sword. There's nothing wrong with that, man. I love swords too. Well, my favorite sword is a great sword. I have a lot of characters that use great swords, so there's nothing wrong with that, man. It's my
I
signature.
have a
weapon.
monk. I have a guy. I have this nigga like the Japanese Dante, son.
Nah, that's like so bad guy.
Oh yeah, no, he's not. That ain't so bad guy. Nah,
Just
he's a-
no red, son.
Oh, y'all seeing it? Yeah, this dude is broken as hell, son.
Nomads ambushed the transport a couple miles back. Killed all the cogs, except one.
We don't deal in human cargo here. What's your interest?
Look how broken he is. He's not even using a sword.
Did you get to that part yet? Spoiler, man. Chill.
Check it out, boys. We got a real life clip here.
Two dogs usually travel in packs.
What's in the trunk?
It's none of your damn business.
That was a warning. You know that, right? He did
Yeah.
that. Missed on purpose.
He's like, my AC's too high. Stop.
That nigga said,
He's
yo,
like,
chill.
nope. See, I'm fighting defensively right now, and you already moved it.
This isn't out yet, right? You said? Oh, shit. You don't seem too impressed. He must be broken. Damn, son.
Damn.
Why? Damn, broke his jaw, son. Oh my god, broke his whole face.
This nigga is godlike, bro.
Oh!
Is this the nigga that was sitting down?
Yeah.
Oh god. Oh. Wow.
Oh!
Yo, he did the last dude dirty, son. Fatality, son, for real.
Nah,
Now the dude
He did with the spear was godlike.
the dude he bent in half, son.
Yeah, he had like his feet like on his shoulders, nigga, on the ground. He folded him like a lawn chair, son.
That's fucked up.
Yeah, don't show Darren yet. He'll be like, I want to get all these feet so we get bone breaker or jaw breaker.
Bone breaker, jaw breaker.
They have feet like that. That's
I'm
like
gonna
what they
name one of
call
my feet a lawn chair.
Damn.
This feet's
son.
it. Darren will be like, I want to be a guy that breaks all bones.
there's so many
See how many bones he
trailers
broke
out
in
for
like
this freaking show.
one attack? He was like,
Yeah,
I've seen shit like that in movies.
Yeah,
but I'm
man.
just
They got
saying.
like this woman. She uses daggers. She's mad godlike stuff. She uses dagger in this show. She's like one of the protagonists.
Is the show out already, or is that something that's coming soon?
that's his sneak
It
peek.
comes out soon. It comes out in November now.
November?
November, I believe.
15th of November. Yeah.
And then what is it called? Badland?
Badlands.
Into the Badlands.
Into the Badlands?
Into the Batland. Yeah.
Is he the main
This
character, or is
freaking
he just
shit's
one of the
gonna be
characters?
badass.
I mean, the main character is a Stone Cold Killer, so I'm just saying if he is.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, I'm too busy
He
with
works
Arrow,
for,
son. As soon as I finish Arrow,
works
I
for
know what I'm
Barone.
gonna do, son. I'm almost on
Yo,
Arrow
man, you know what it reminds me of?
What?
It's like he's a samurai because he works for a baron, a baron. He's like mad loyal to this, like his lord, a baron. So it's like, yeah, he works for someone. It's not like he just solo. No, he works for the baron. He's like the number one soldier of this guy, of the baron, of his particular region.
Oh, okay.
That's like his.
That fight was hard to look at, so. When I see those bones doing,
Dude,
Don't
yeah,
bang.
You
that
saw
shit
it?
was
You saw that shit?
that shit is rough to look
He
at.
broke
man.
this one
Shit.
nigga head.
But it
Like, he
seems
broke that
godlike,
one
though.
arm in two places for no reason, son. It was broken the first time. Why you breaking it? You broke this nigga elbow in, and then you gonna break his wrist. Why? Like, the nigga arm is
He
broken.
didn't do that, bro.
No, where he
And
pretzeled that one guy with the like said Rick said he bent him like a lawn chair.
He
Like,
really did, though. He like pulled this nigga up, son. Legit. The one dude he kicked, he like.
I didn't even think
he,
that
like,
was
slid-
possible.
He
Like,
slid and he was like.
wasn't that his
blinking
spinal
away.
cord gone right there?
That shit was
Like,
crazy.
when he roll this nigga up like a fucking,
yeah, be careful.
like
Don't
a fucking
show
tortilla and shit. When the nigga threw that kick and he grabbed it and he just kept rolling.
He kept rolling
around,
across the
like,
ground.
I'm like,
Yo,
what's
that
he
nigga
doing?
was, he grabbed that one dude, he was like, he grabbed his own, he was like,
yo, guys, check out this
that
last one.
nigga like,
Check out this
God
last
damn,
one.
son. Just turning his bones inside his skin, nigga. His skin's not even moving, nigga.
That's a high level monk, man. Dex and strength damage, and constitution
Yo,
damage.
there's something a little bit for everybody. Even
So
people
don't show
like,
Darren that, because he'll
roll
change
and
Metzler
knock
all over. He'll
Check
be like,
out that last one.
I'm not gonna lie though. You know what I really want to see trailer wise? I want to see the trailer for Daredevil season 2. I want to see.
You didn't see it yet?
I want to see. I want to see Rick.
That's something to watch after this.
I want to see Rick from fucking
I'm done with Arrow,
from Walking Dead. He's gonna be Punisher. I want to see how he looks in
Are you
season
serious?
2. You didn't know that?
You didn't notice?
You mean Shane?
Shane from Walking
I
Dead.
thought it was Rick from Walking
No,
Dead.
it's Shane from Walking Dead.
It's Shane from Walking Dead?
Yeah.
Oh.
He looks more like a Frank Castle than Rick. I'm glad Rick's not.
Nah.
So pissed
Rick,
he got
Rick,
killed off.
really fucking good, Frank Castle. You crazy? Black hair, slick back.
That's Shane.
No. What Punisher are you talking about? We're talking about like Marvel Knights Punisher, where he has a beard, an eye patch with one eye, and his hair is slicked back. Because this is Marvel Knights.
Oh, they're not doing Marvel Knights Punisher.
Yeah, where do you think Alias comes from? That's Marvel Knights fucking, that's Marvel Knights.
I didn't see him with a beard. Or maybe he does have a beard. I don't know.
Yo, that Punisher, I thought you were talking about, but Shane's Punisher, I guess that makes sense
last
too.
week I said, even though she's a female, I know you'll like her, because she's a fucking rogue. Look how she fights.
I think he's already. I think they already have him in his outfit.
Like, I can't remember how he looks. It's been so long. Every time I see Shane, I'm thinking of fucking, what's his name? This nigga that's playing fucking Slade.
What's his actual name?
Oh,
Yeah, I'm thinking of him for some reason. Every time I think of Shane. But
I don't remember Shane. He looks Hispanic.
yeah, that's right. This nigga. I hated him in Walking Dead.
I was hyped because I thought it was gonna be Rick.
Yes.
Even though Shane looks more like a Punisher to me than Rick, though.
That's what I said.
Shane is a way better Punisher. Already, his personality is just perfect.
Yeah, he got that like alpha male jock type personality, you know.
Yeah. In my opinion, I think Shane will make a perfect Punisher.
That's a fan.
But I don't know. I already seen Rick bite somebody's throat out. I mean, like.
I think that's actual clip.
Rick did that shit in desperation, son. Shane has
He
never
probably
once
bulked
been
up-
pushed
he
to that
probably bulked up
point.
for that shit, too.
Yet Shane has caused more fucking strife than anybody. He's been fucking
I don't see Rick as the same dude
Not only
anymore.
that,
Yeah,
Rick
but go to this picture right
Rick
here.
is
Go to
mad
this
skinny
picture.
though.
Go to this
I see
picture.
like this guy.
That was like Rick.
Shane
That's what I'm
looks
saying. I
looks
thought that was Rick. Like Rick to me is not the same dude anymore. Like Rick's.
He's not. He's not.
He's not.
He's finally now where Shane was already.
He was worse. He's worse than Shane.
He's doing everything Shane did that he didn't like.
Nah, he's
doing
worse
it
than
now.
Shane, bro. He's worse than Shane, man.
I'm saying, yeah, he's worse. I don't think he's worse.
I think he's
I mean,
worse.
first of all, let's pause. Let's say he's worse, but I think if Shane was still alive,
He
Shane
would be worse than where Rick
and
is.
he would be worse off where Rick
Yeah,
is.
you're
now.
right for that.
That's if he survives.
Absolutely.
I don't think,
You
but yeah,
remember,
Rick brought that.
Shane was already not trusting anybody. Shane was already not trusting anybody. The only reason why he took Rick is because that was his partner. But it put him in a shitty situation, and then it isolated him.
Yeah, but you know that Shane didn't want to move at all.
But
That
that's
was
one thing.
that was Rick's big thing. That's why him and Rick bumped heads in the first place because because of jealousy. But then on top of that, he didn't want to follow any orders from Rick, and he didn't want to leave. They wanted to stay where they were because they were good. Rick wanted to leave because of the
Ricky's right
resources.
about that. If Shane was still alive, Shane wouldn't have survived the shit that Rick survived. Because he would have made wrong decisions that would have cost him too much people.
And he would have been too reckless.
He would have died. So
Because he was already reckless. He was already reckless.
How can you say that when
Shane
Rick
was
was
more
doing
about leaving
everything
people
else?
behind too.
I feel like Shane
more
got
about-
totally fucked up in his head. I think personally, more or less because of when Rick was allegedly dead to him, and he was pretty much trying to take his place. All that he got used to it, and then it got taken from him.
Right.
He was no longer leading anymore. He didn't have the girl. He wasn't fucking anymore. He was like a dad to fucking Carl, but then he had his own real dad. He was getting bodied in other ways.
Right.
Those things fucked up Shane more.
Yeah.
But let's say
him just being a fucking loose cannon.
But let's say he kept all that shit,
or get other people killed. He wasn't a danger to himself.
But let's say in a hypothetically speaking,
he actually loved her.
let's say hypothetically speaking, Rick never came back to the group, and Shane had all those things. Do you think Shane would have survived losing her to becoming a zombie, making sure that this dude didn't fucking lose his mind and become a psycho after he had to kill his mom, still keeping the baby alive?
All that shit on the phone with Herschel.
All that shit, like I don't think he would have survived all that, bro.
Sure.
He wasn't a reasonable guy.
He wasn't reasonable enough to survive it.
He did things his own way, and he was ready to.
You have to realize though,
behind
got
if it
started
meant
by the
Carl.
governor. I feel like Governor would have got bopped early.
What's her name? Laura.
Governor would have got bopped early.
Yeah.
Safe. He didn't give a shit about it.
Governor would have gotten bopped.
Rick made sure everybody stayed as a family.
The reason why
he
they
knew the
went through all
value
that shit was because Rick kept trying to see the good in people. And he kept giving people chances that kept trying him, and he always had their act too late. He already lost people. Rick was the one making bad decisions personally.
He wasn't.
Nah, they were bad decisions at the time, but they turned out to be good in the long
because
run.
Rick wasn't still seeing the world as what it was. He was trying to make it seem like everything was like
nothing.
He wasn't accepting it yet. Yeah, he wasn't accepting it yet until it actually started going wrong for him. And that's what fucked him up psychologically. So then he had to start going he had to start taking things to the next level, man. It really messed with his. It really messed with him a lot.
The way I see it, from the message I'm getting from Walking Dead, is that there's a balance to things, and that's what and that's why I think that that black dude, I forgot his name, but the dude with the staff.
Oh, Morgan.
Morgan. To me, the reason why he's still I feel that he's basically what the show is trying to tell you. You could lose your humanity in that world and become just basically the Walking Dead, where all you do is fucking survive, or you could be or you could die and just feed those who are in that world, take advantage because you're too weak to defend yourself, or you could find the middle ground where it's a balance between being smart enough to see who's able to still have their humanity and who doesn't. And the people who don't have their humanity, you kill off. And the people who do, you take in and you form a community, because you can't survive by yourself. Because that's what Michonne was saying. Remember, Michonne was by herself. She was a badass. And what happened to her? She was nothing. She was walking around with zombies. I think if Shane survived, he would have been what Michonne was going to turn into if she didn't find Rick. Which is pretty much not living anyway. He wouldn't have had his wife. They would have died.
He wasn't by himself. Shane wasn't by himself. He had
I'm saying
ready.
I know, but what I'm saying is his eventual, the way that he is, eventually he would have lost everyone, because Shane is the type of person who's willing to sacrifice people to keep moving, and so at some point he would have kept coming across situations where he had to keep sacrificing people, and eventually he would have to sacrifice everyone but himself.
Yeah, and there was moments like that where he already was doing that.
And when he's by himself, he would have ended up
in the early stages when Rick came back. Before he started going before he started going fucking off the wall, off the fucking radar or whatever.
That's all he.
Yeah, he was just.
He
was already contemplating shit already, in his head. And then, like I said, when Rick first showed up, it bothered him, and it didn't really hit him that the fact that he's about to lose pretty much everything, because he saw how everybody was joining Rick. But then you see him behind the scenes when he's doing his own thing. When he was when no one was around, he was with somebody else. He'll feed them to the wolves to save his own ass.
Right.
And I think it was a spot where he what was that? There was a point where they were in this fucking truck yard or some shit where he left somebody behind.
He can't put his.
Remember, he shot him in the leg or some shit to sacrifice him. Yeah, he shot Otis in the leg.
I remember that. Yeah. He shot somebody in the leg.
Yeah, and this is before shit really started to get that he was really losing control.
The difference between Shane and Rick is
the guy was already injured.
Shane doesn't.
But that's the thing.
He didn't look like that.
The difference between
he made a choice.
The difference between Shane and Rick is that Rick puts everyone's needs
he actually threw him to the wolf to save himself.
Shane never did.
Rick would have tried to save him.
Shane never put.
Rick would have tried to say
Shane always put his own needs above
Rick
everybody
now
else's.
would have done the
No,
same.
he wouldn't have.
He got
you
mad.
telling me? Hold on.
He would get mad at Rick when Rick
Hold
asked
on,
him
hold on.
everybody else.
I didn't. First of all, wait. Don't say anything. Don't say anything. Hold on. Don't spoil anything. I'm not caught up, so don't say anything about that. If there's anything you're about to say that has to do with the season right now, don't say anything. But all I'm saying is right now that Rick would have went back, and if it was like, what's his name? Fucking let's put somebody
You're
out.
talking about an old Rick.
Yeah,
You're
but
talking about an old Rick.
he would have went back. He would have anybody in his crew right now.
I'm talking about the Rick as I see him right now. The Rick as I see him right now. He's willing to kill.
No,
he's willing to kill.
No, we're in the beginning of season what? What season is on? Five.
They just finished second episode.
No. I didn't.
I did.
I haven't even watched it.
I did.
Yeah.
So I'm on the current. I'm in the very beginning of the current season. And my opinion of Rick still stands that Rick, at this point, as far as he's concerned, it's anyone outside of his family.
His clique. Yeah.
If you're not in his clique, and then he doesn't trust you. But once you're in his clique, he will kill to protect you. And he'll even kill you if you pose a problem within the clique. Yeah. That's still different than Shane. Shane doesn't have cliques. He doesn't care about a clique. He only cared about two things.
If he did have a clique, he would have sacrificed anybody in that clique to save his ass.
Kill or exile you.
Yeah.
Not even exile. He'll fucking just kill you. Like,
he exiled Carol.
It's still the same until now. And I'm
two things, man. What two things?
The two things he cared about was Rick's wife, Rick's son. That was it.
And the son that he thought he
Shane
was
never.
And the son he thought he was gonna have.
That's what's
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, yo, the difference between Shane and Rick was Shane always put his own needs above the rest of the groups. Rick always put the group's needs above his own. That's the difference between the two.
That's the only difference.
That was the only difference.
Always, both of them were
Otherwise, he would have left with his son a long time ago. Like, just him, his son, and his daughter, whatever.
One was chaotic, one was lawful. That's pretty much what it came down to.
I don't feel like he did that in every scenario. I feel like it was amplified after he was going through that dissonance with the situation. I agree with you.
Well, yeah, I agree there too.
He's saying
that's why you feel that way.
Shane was more group-minded when he had what he.
Yeah,
then he got selfish.
I agree with you.
When he got his shit.
I agree with you, but you know what that says, though. You know what that says? I mean, I agree with you in the very beginning, but you know what that says? That means that when he had a group, that was before the pressure got so fucking crazy in the world that maintaining a group was too hard.
They weren't even mobile yet.
That's what really happened. Like the group, the world was fucked up, yes, but it was really, really early then in Atlanta. Shit didn't really get as bad progressively until like the way it is now, where you got rows of people who are basically just like fucking Daryl, and
since they left. Since the outbreak.
This is the only reason why I have a problem with that is because you have to look. I remember the last thing they did at the farm when they were with Herschel and everything was Shane was trying to get everybody to learn how to shoot a gun, and Rick was like, "No, we're not gonna do that. They're kids." This and that. He's like, "No, son. They need to learn how to fight. They need to learn how to defend themselves." Right. What is Rick doing now? Doing the same thing, bro.
Because he knows.
Because he knows now.
Because he knows. We're not talking about that. I'm not saying that Shane is strictly not didn't want to help the group. That's not what I'm saying. What I am saying is that when push comes to shove,
it's two different people. And
when push comes to shove,
they will sacrifice.
When zombies are at the door,
who challenges Rick though?
Rick is lawful good.
No, he's not.
That man is neutral.
Nah, Rick is lawful neutral.
Yeah, he is neutral as fuck.
Who challenges Rick? Everybody that has a problem.
Everyone challenges Rick all the time.
It's always been a council.
And if you bring up something that makes
the put the council together in season 2 or 3 or something like that.
Yeah, it was like Herschel. It was like Herschel.
What do you mean? Who challenges Rick? They set up a council in like season 3. It's been Carol, Glenn, Daryl, like. Daryl stopped Rick. Daryl has stopped Rick several times. Like, hey, don't do that. And he's like,
at one point.
Herschel was his best.
Remember at one point, Rick. Remember, I'm not sure if you remember, but at one point, the people were challenging Rick so much that Rick didn't want to be leader anymore. Remember, for a while, Rick was like, you know what? Fuck you guys, do what you want. And he was just like sitting back, basically like, you guys do what you want, I'm just gonna fucking tag along. And then shit kept going wrong. And then Rick finally was like, you know what? Don't challenge me anymore because you niggas don't know what you're doing. And then they started following Rick and they still challenged him.
Because some of the methods he was using were a little bit. It was a bit extreme.
He was dealing with the death of his wife.
Yeah.
He thought he made too many mistakes.
No, I'm talking about before. Yeah.
He started to doubt himself because he felt like he couldn't protect anybody.
Right.
They challenged Rick. They were actually telling Rick that, yo, you need to, like, you got to understand you are our leader, quote unquote.
No, I'm talking about before then. I'm talking about there was a scene where they were like, it was like nighttime and it was like a fire it was like they were at like a fire, like they had made a fire, and he said to them that like, if you guys want me to fucking help you, no more like questioning me all the fucking time. We do this my way. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Literally the episode before they got to prison.
Right.
That's the season.
Yeah, so they were challenging Rick to the point where he didn't even want to fuck with them anymore. So people challenge Rick. But what I'm trying to say is the difference between them is
it's the same thing as right now that happened when they went to that place with that lady who runs that shit now. It's the same thing because she he was dealing with people who didn't know how to survive out in the wild, and he was getting tired of people who had no experience trying to tell him what it is, what was best.
Right.
That's why he was tight back then.
That was pretty much
feeling the same way with people that he's with right now. That's
because they're trying to. Yeah, because they're trying to tell him what's what, and they haven't even been outside the walls yet. That's why he's pissed.
He's like,
so that's why he's.
About? You got no XP.
Yeah,
like,
that's why in the first. That's why for real.
He's not saying that to people like Michonne. He's not saying like
level
Glenn
2,
level
fucking
question
12.
Rick all day. He has no problem with that. It's the people who've never even been out.
Yeah, no, obviously, yeah, I
He
understand.
has a problem with.
I seen the first episode. I seen the first episode, and that one dude that's on the bridge, and he's like, "We're not ready for this. We can't do this."